G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? Back in the Lord of the Rings Online, Mines of Moria. Broga, let's have a chat, buddy.
You should help my dwarves unearth the buried chamber of
Oh,
records.
the White Hand will have to wait, GameolioDan, because War has sent me word that he wants your help. You remember War, don't you? He supervised the opening of the Holland Gate, and he has a very high opinion of you. So do we all, of course. His team of workers have been excavating the chamber of Mazarbul, the chamber of records, located just north of the 21st hall and on the right. Walk there and speak with War about the task he has for you. We will discuss the White Hand problem upon your return. Okay. Can do. Whoops. So head out here. Lost Dwarf, find Flick. Where is it? What's that quest? Hang on a second. The Silvertide loads. Well, I don't know if I'm going back to the Silvertide loads, but let's go, and we need to get more experience, I guess so. Let's try and navigate our way through these mines again. Looks like we want to go all the way to the back. In fact, let's just get that off there altogether and just focus. Chapter 3, inside the chamber. So in between the last episode and this episode, I picked up a 27-inch monitor, and now, so the recording's at 1440p. Unfortunately, setting the resolution of 1440p, is this where I gotta go? Yeah. All the little elements, all the elements around like my name and the compass and all that stuff, the mini-map there, all rescaled and were really tiny, so I kind of tried to compensate there and scale it up a little bit, but it's a little bit fuzzy in a way.
Something collapsed the roof of this chamber. I know not what.
There you are, Dan. I have some work for you if you don't mind getting your hands dirty. This place was called the Chamber of Mazarbul because it once stored important records of its day. At some point during the long years that Moria stood empty, the ceiling seems to have collapsed. As you can see, the whole room has been filled with rubble and debris. We're trying to search through the debris for anything of interest we can find. Help my dwarves with this task and bring me anything noteworthy. Alright, go sorting. So yeah, text like that is like super tiny. I don't know if you'll even be able to read it. Bring the book. Oh, I gotta go all the way back here. Oh, okay. I just got here, mate. Thought you're gonna give me a few more things to do. Yeah, like my inventory's it's tiny. So, I don't know. If anybody's got a 1440p or a 2 or 4K or whatever, could you only, is there any way, let's just use the scaling options, I suppose. There are quite a few scaling options though, so I'll have to have a look at it later. I just kind of loaded up and thought, I'll be able to record it, just switch it to 4040p and off I go. Not quite. Because I did see over here in the options, UI settings. So down here, I mean, it looks like I can scale everything. But it would have been nice if you just had one universal way of scaling out absolutely everything.
I cannot bear to read this book.
Broga takes the book from you and flips gingerly through some of the brittle pages. His breath catches as comprehension appears to dawn on him. This is the Book of Mazarbul, and it seems to contain a record of Balin's settlement. It's a grim reading, Dan. If you would be so good as to bring it to my cousin Bossy, he will want to see it. He has always had more of a stomach than I for records such as this. I do not want to read of their horrific end. It is enough for me to know that they are dead. Bossy is still in the Chamber of the Crossroads in Duran's Way, north of the Great Delving. Do 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 do. Bosie.
This looks to be grim reading, but I will do so from the beginning.
Have you brought me, my friend? Bosie leaves through the book and a look of deep sadness settles upon his features as he comes to understand what the brittle pages are saying. This is a record of Valen's expedition and tells of their unhappy end. At least we now know what befell our kin in Moria. Black pit indeed, or so it seems in my grief. I will read it from the beginning, but in the meantime, I would have your help with another matter, so that I may devote my attention to this.
The dwarves of my expedition are getting restless.
One of my dwarves, a miner by the name of Sweena, has taken it upon himself to attack the goblins of the Silvertine Lodes. He has a strength of limb to match his headstrong nature, but there are too many goblins in that place for even him to conquer. Wait. Do not leave for Gamophilic just yet, for that is not where my dwarf has gone. Sweena believes the goblins have a home in the waterworks, and I heard him vow to follow the mining tracks that run through the Silvertine Lodes, down to the flooded deeps themselves. Look for the southernmost tracks on your map. You will find Sweena searching there for goblins. I will continue to read from the book of Mazarbul, GameolioDan, but you must journey to the southernmost reach of the Silvertine Lodes to dissuade Sweena from his foolhardy mission. I do not doubt that he will slay many goblins, but he will not know when to retreat. You must find him and rescue him from his own folly. Right. Then I shall do that. Sweena. So, looking on the map. Where are we going? The Silvertine Lodes all the way over there. So we want to go to Stablemaster Deep Descent. Right. We're back in the Silvertine Lodes. We need to go all the way there to the other side. I do actually have this quest here too. The one that I hid before, the Lost Dwarf. So I might get that done. My main quest to get into, like, what's it, 56 now, so... Probably a good idea. Fleek!
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
Who are you? Are you a friend? Did Steer send you to find me? Well, I hope so. I begged for this task, and all I want is to be back safe in camp.
We can only hope that Durin's Bane sleeps deeply.
Hurry up and get me out of here. I wish I had never wanted to come out here. All I wanted to do was make my father proud, and now I'm about to become goblin stew. Stop dawdling! Stop dawdling and let us go. This guy. Let's go, Flick.
If it were not for the prospect of finding Mithril, I would not have come here.
Alright, buddy. You got yourself into this mess. I didn't get yourself in here. You did this to yourself. Don't run all the way back and then start walking slowly. Don't do that, mate. Don't be like that. Oh! Good thing Flick noticed that. Is he using a stick? What are you using to hit things? A metal bar? Oh, buddy, leave the little worker alone. I wasn't doing anything. wasn't bothering a soul. Flick has reached safety. I can make it back to the camp from here. Thank you for your help. You are welcome. I think. Inform Steer that Flick has been rescued. Okay. So, Sweeney believes that the goblins of Gamil Flick have their home much deeper than the Silvertine Lodes. Alright, seeing as we're level 53, I might just go back and hand this quest in. Because it might end up being that I'll just teleport back. Because a ride from here to here wasn't a swift ride.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Dark things dwell now in Moria.
Ah, you found Flick, and he was well. Not too badly hurt. Oh, that is very relieving news. Thank you. I am in your debt. Both the cat and son and my beard are safe, and at least for another night. Your beard? What? His beard is safe? Okay. 78 agility on this. Oh. Yeah, let's take that. 78 agility, nice. I know it's there somewhere. Oh, actually, my other one's got 92 agility. I didn't... Oh, right. I thought I only had 47. Okay, I'm looking at the wrong stat, because everything's so tiny now. 296 critical rating and 707 physical mastery rating. Alright. Thought I had a winner there for a moment. Alright, back into the Silvertine Lodes. And a little bit further down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. If I attracted the attention, do I have an entourage? Just red dots everywhere. Follow this railroad all the way to the end. All right. Finally. Sure we saw you before as well down here.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
Bossy wants me to return to the Chamber of the Crossroads. I cannot do that now, Dan. There are goblin next to you. Come, fight by my side. Let us fight together. I'm sure whatever that thing just said makes sense to somebody. You have defended Suina from the goblins. Thank you, my friend. Return to Lord Bossy and tell him that these goblins have long memories. Dude, I came all the way out here just to do this. Okay. Alright, back to Bossy. Returning back to Bossy. Hopefully he's had time long enough to read through that book.
Thank you for saving Suena from the goblins and from himself.
You found Suena, I am glad, for he is strong of arm and valiant. We will have need of him for many days to come. Well, I hope he does not get himself into trouble before then. I have read more of the book of Mazarbul.
I am worried that the account in the book of Mazarbul might happen again.
It is worse than I expected, Dan. Balin's final lot was grim. I have not yet read all, but there is much here we should take as a warning. They were greatly outnumbered, but seemed not to know this until it was too late. Return to the Chamber of Leadership off the 21st Hall in Zelimelech and tell my cousin Brogur to be more cautious. I am worried that if we do not take lessons from Balin's expedition, we may be doomed to his fate. Perhaps I am overreacting. Indeed, I hope that is the case. Regardless, bring my warning to Brogger as quickly as you may. I had my eye on her blades the whole time. Let's get that triple jewel in there, looks pretty cool. Oh, actually that blade, more so than that one. Okay, anyway.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
To the 21st hall, thank you very much. The 21st hall? Right. Considering my level being 53, I might actually start doing all the quests in this area as a way to kind of catch up. Although, you know, still at 56, we see, still at 53, seem to be fine. But perhaps at some point we'll reach a roadblock.
Bossy is worried for nothing. This time will be different.
My cousin is always worried too much. Balin came to a bad end, yes, but this time it will be different. Look at all the victories we have already had, and in so short a time. We will be fine, Dan. Do not heed Bossy's groundless worrying. He always does this. Moria has cost us so much already. Surely the West is behind us.
My nephew has come up with a daring plan. You should ask him about it.
Yeah, you know what? Level 57. I think we'll do some quests on the outside first. Which will probably all be level 56 anyway. But, as a way of catching up a little bit, even though I intended mostly just to focus on the main quest, the difference between my level and the main quest level is a little bit too high. Alright, so let's see what you got, Simbi.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
Oh, do you have enough to aid the expedition again? I would like you to speak to a friend of mine, Aguti. He has traveled deeper into Moria with the expedition, and I have yet to hear back from him. You can find Aguti down in the old waterworks in the place we call the Rotting Cellar, southwest of here, past the Silvertine Lodge. I'm given to understand that it isn't considered the most comfortable post. Past the Silvertine Lodge again? Wow, okay. So when I took this quest, I thought, well, yeah, we might be able to do something around this area. No. Alright, what have you got then?
Many foul things dwell in the depths of the mountains. I fear the orcs will be the least of our troubles.
Greetings, friend hunter. I am Dari, and I hail from the lonely mountain. It is hard to believe we are truly treading the ancient paths of Khazad-dûm, is it not? It is enough to kindle a flame in the heart of even the stoniest dwarf. There is one thing in which I have a particular interest. The mirrors you may have seen about the 21st hall. I believe there are 4 of them, and I have a theory about what they are for. Could you go and record some information about the mirrors, such as rotation, location, and so forth? I would like to study what you find. Okay, now this quest I can do. Although we might do the other quest anyway, but... visit the waterworks, see what that's all about. So we gotta go to each mirror. Can I just pass through this area? Ah, oh, damn it, can't squeeze through. So we should find one. Over here. Straight ahead. Second mirror. Recording mirror description. And then over to the other side. Well, let's grab this one first, as it is a shorter distance. Although we do have to return anyway. Still quite the spectacle, this place, as dark as it is. So directly in front of us, all the way at the end, should be another mirror. It's not in my view yet though. Unless it's behind this column. Oh, nope, there it is. Fourth mirror. We are getting closer to 54 though. And that is a good sign. Third mirror. You have recorded an accurate description of this mirror and all mirrors. Alright, down this path, and that'll take us back. We need 28,000 XP. How much are you handing over to me? How much are you giving me? Doesn't really say, does it? Stack of quests here, potentially. A gleam for the moats. That's where we gotta head in, but I'm just wondering. Well, I saw all these guys and I thought I had a whole bunch of quests there, but maybe I gotta hand this one in, and maybe another. Might actually not be too many around here.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Good work done. Now, let me take a look at the recordings you made.
I doubt that Lord Balim still lives.